大家好，我係沖神，歡迎收睇沖先生嘅頻道。今日呢，我睇到一條好得意嘅新聞，又令我諗到4個字：馳名雙標。我仲揾咗一啲例子出嚟做引證㗎，咁希望大家呢可以睇到最尾。咁喺開始之前都提提你，記得撳右下角紅色個掣去訂閱我嘅頻道，撳埋個啷啷，揀全部，你就唔會錯過我任何嘅更新啦。關於我嘅紀念品網店都可以去翻 Chong.co 嗰度了解。而影片簡介同埋片尾都有唔同嘅方式或者社交平台去聯絡我或者支持我嘅。唔阻大家太耐啦，快啲嚟幫我評下你啊！嗱，咁呢段新聞嘅標題係咁噶：所羅門群島計劃同中國展開安全合作，引發澳洲嘅緊張關注。嗱，中間啲句子呢，用字好勁嘅，我揀咗幾句出嚟俾大家睇下。所羅門群島證實正在起草一份同中國嘅安全協議。呢個舉動呢，引發鄰國澳洲同埋印太地區其他西方盟國嘅警覺。咁呢份安全協議說明咗雙方安全合作嘅架構。按照協議草案嘅規劃呢，中國可以派遣軍隊去保護所羅門群島上面嘅中方人員同埋中國主要項目嘅安全。咁澳洲嘅智庫洛伊國際政策研究所嘅太平洋島嶼區域分析專家呢就表示，呢個呢，只不過係啱啱開始啫，距離中國真正喺所羅門群島上面實現嘅軍事存在，仲有好長嘅進程。但係就咁睇，中國嘅企圖就已經足夠令人擔心啦。咁澳洲嘅前總理陸克文就話呢份協議草案係現任澳洲政府喺自己屋企門口嘅一次防禦失敗。嗱，如果係正常人嘅你呢，睇到應該拗晒頭嘅，保護自己嘅人員、自己嘅基建都有問題。唔係啊嘛？嗱，內文呢我就唔多講啦，大家有時間可以自己去睇下。不過我諗內容呢你都估到噶啦，就係中國十惡不赦啊，好大威脅啊，所羅門助攻唔要得，諸如此類啦。嗱，睇翻最近全城嘅熱話，新鮮熱辣嘅俄烏戰爭都仲未完，我真係好想問下，中國將會同你隔離屋結盟，你就可以擔心，可以話呢個係威脅。可以話喺自己屋企門口嘅一次防禦失敗。咁北約擴張去到俄羅斯隔離，俄羅斯點解唔可以擔心？點解唔可以覺得係威脅？點解唔係自己屋企門口嘅一次防禦性失敗呢？點解冇人出嚟話澳洲咁大反應嘅呢？冇人出嚟譴責澳洲嘅？冇人出嚟 stand with 所羅門群島同埋中國嘅？幫下佢哋抱不平啊嘛？梗係啦，因為件事發生喺中國身上。嗱，咁又點解咁大肆報導烏克蘭咁撐佢哋嘅呢？嗱，咁佢哋就會答你，因為咧佢哋受緊戰火嘅洗禮，點同呢？總之打仗嗰個就係唔啱啦，係嘛？其實唔好話佢哋啦，連我都係咁諗噶。但係你睇下以下呢條片點講。
比起西方媒體對烏克蘭局勢的關注，為什麼同樣遭受戰火、遭受嚴重人道主義災難的也門幾乎沒怎麼在美國媒體的報道中出現過？
We don't hear much about in the US, and that is the war in Yemen. In March of 2015, a Saudi-led coalition backed by the United States intervened militarily in Yemen. It has triggered one of the worst humanitarian crises in the world. But we haven't witnessed the same type of solidarity for the Yemenis as we do for the Ukrainians. We don't see historic sanctions or global campaigns, corporations like Airbnb and Netflix taking a stand.
嗱，唔係我講㗎，佢講㗎。係啦，原來受戰火摧殘嘅唔止係烏克蘭喎，也門呢單嘢仲要有份嘅添。點解美國唔係幾在意嘅？點解冇大機構、大企業企出嚟聲援啊、援助咁樣嘅？冇人講制裁嘅？同人唔同命呢，大概就係咁嘅意思啦。呢幾年呢，喺媒體嘅影響下，美國成功為中國塑造咗一個好差嘅形象，邪惡啦、獨裁啦、冇自由等等，令到所有人都怕咗佢，甚至咧係想消滅佢。嗱，老實啊，恐懼呢一招咧真係幾使得㗎，至少咧令到好多人又或者國家保持對中國嘅防範。而家中國啊，打個乞嗤咧都會令人自動遐想中間有好多好多嘅因由，有好多好多嘅陰謀。唔信你睇下呢條片啦。
But what I'm saying is that right looming on the horizon is we're told that China are possibly going to take over from America. I mean, I won't be around, and I don't suppose any of my mates will. But for young folk, I think that is absolutely terrifying.
When you say take over, John, what do you mean take over?
Well, I mean, they'll be the richest. So whoever's got the most dough has got the most influence. Whoever's got the most influence, take over.
Well, you're
That's the way I
right.
see it.
China will one day soon be the biggest economy in the world, but I've yet to see any evidence that they want to take over. There's no Chinese bases, none at all, in foreign countries. China doesn't have military bases in Britain or all around the United States. Chinese warships are not sailing off the coast of Britain or the United States. It's the other way around.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong is in China.
No, I'm saying that they're taking over Hong Kong, aren't they? Or
How
aren't they
can you
just
take
moving?
over your own country?
No, but I mean, it's very much like they do it, by means of the money. I don't think they're going with rifles yet, but I do think that they're going with their influence.
Well,
and
that's
they
the
do it
wrong example you
technologically.
gave. You could have given better examples because Hong Kong was taken by us from China as punishment for their refusal to allow us to sell heroin on the streets of China.
Well,
so if you're looking for a baddie in the Hong Kong story, that baddie is us.
I think anybody who's at the top of the heap is terrible. Anybody who takes over, anybody who has any influence over anybody else's country is no good. We were no good. America was no good. And China is going to be worse.
Why worse? I'm still struggling as to where you get this conclusion worse. Worse how? The point is, China, so far, and you haven't given me any examples, isn't trying to take over anybody.
But they've taken over their entire country by means of being a totalitarian, so-called Chinese communist state.
Can you take over your whole country, John?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the same as the governments have taken us over. I mean, I'm a working-class kid.
If you're a working-class kid, you've been kidded into believing that the guy over there is your enemy, when in fact, the enemy is at home. John, thanks for the call. It was an excellent one.
係咯，中國要接管世界都有人講得出。我想問下啦，美國領海上面有冇中國嘅海軍呢？美國嘅海軍就喺中國嘅周圍擾擾攘攘，冇人出聲嘅。到底係邊個製造緊威脅呢？有冇人可以實際舉證到中國對世界嘅威脅呢？中國有今日嘅成就，唔係通過入侵、轟炸甚至係制裁而得返嚟嘅喎。相反，你睇下嗰啲慣性去入侵、轟炸、制裁人哋嘅人，而家佢哋喺度做緊乜嘢呢？咁我今日要講嘅呢就係咁多啦。中意條片嘅朋友記得幫我讚好、留言同埋分享俾朋友。加入會員，每個月一杯咖啡嘅價錢就可以支持我哋嘅頻道繼續營運落去啦。我哋下次再見，拜拜。